What's going on, y'all? Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't done so already. If you'd like to donate to the channel, the cash out's at the top right corner of the video. But let's get into it, man, because we got to talk about this hate coming from Dennis Graham. As you all know, Kendrick Lamar had just won 5 Grammys at the Grammy Awards. Now, he swept the Grammys. He won every single category he was nominated for. He won Song of the Year, Record of the Year, Best Rap Song, Best Rap Performance, Best Music Video, all while performing Not Like Us. Every single award was for Not Like Us, which makes you think, is this really the best diss track of all time? Y'all could let me know that in the comments, because I've never seen a diss track win this many awards. And it's crazy how much awards he stacked up and how much people he was going against. You know, all the other people that were nominated for the categories he had won. It's just crazy that he came out and swept everything. You know, there was a lot of talent there tonight, a lot of talent that who was nominated against. And Kendrick came out the winner. KTW, Kendrick the winner. You already know what it is. But it looks like a lot of people aren't happy with the situation. It looks like a lot of people are upset, might be bothered the fact that Kendrick had won 5 Grammys. You know, Kendrick just opened his mouth. Someone go hand him a Grammy right now. But it looks like the father of Drake is upset, or at least upset at the fact that someone had asked him a question about Kendrick Lamar at the Grammys. I'm going to play the clip right now.
Gotta ask, what do you think about Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us, getting Record of the Year?
I don't care nothing about that shit.
No.
That ain't got nothing to do with me. All the best to him, man.
Okay, cool.
I don't do that bullshit.
I feel you, man. I feel you.
He said he don't do that shit. Now, yeah, it was pretty crazy asking Dennis Graham about Kendrick Lamar, obviously because he's Drake's dad. But the fact that somebody had the nerve to ask him is insane. But yeah, I really do think that Drake and I really do think that Dennis Graham are a little bothered by the situation. I truly believe that this was a situation that was inevitable. You know, it was bound to happen. The Grammys, people were anticipating the Grammys for a really long time. The fact that Dennis Graham is upset, I'm not surprised. But, you know, all this stuff is going to happen after Kendrick wins the Grammys. You're going to get a little bit of hate from the other side. Obviously, it's Drake's dad, so we know, like, that's without a doubt. The fact that somebody asked the question is crazy to me. Like, oh, what do you think about Not Like Us? It's like, bro, that's about my son. What are you talking about? But it's just like, it's just a crazy clip. I wanted to share it with y'all. But then, you know, we think, oh, well, Dennis Graham had made a response. You know, we thought that was the end all be all coming from the Grahams. You know, from the Grahams, it looks like that wasn't the case. Because today, apparently, you see, Drake had talked about dropping this album with Party Next Door for quite some time now. And it looks like he hasn't really dropped it yet. It looks like he's not going to drop it until February 14th. Drake dropped this music video with Party Next Door. It looks like they have something cooking up. He released the images for this today. He released this soundbite today, whatever you call this little snippet. But we get the Dennis Graham response right after the Grammys, and then Drake responds by dropping this. And this is to prepare his Party Next Door album that's coming out in Valentine's. This could be a good example of him doing a response. However, I think he was just waiting for the Super Bowl. And I told people this a while back. I knew that Drake was going to drop something after the Super Bowl. Now, the thing is that the Super Bowl is on the 9th, this Sunday. And the album comes out that following Friday, if I'm not mistaken. And that was something that I had knew for a really long time. I knew that Drake wasn't going to drop anything until everything was done, until the Super Bowl was done, until the Grammys were over. I said that Drake wasn't going to drop anything until all that is finished. I did, however, say that Party Next Door is not the album that's going to get a lot of people's attention. I could already tell by the snippet. I can't play it because of copyright. But I could tell you right now, bro, these songs are going to be a little bit slower. I don't really think they're going to be any fast-paced songs or songs just Drake on it. And Party Next Door and Drake, even if you like them doing songs together, I really don't think it's a good look right now. Making love songs and stuff like that, I don't know, bro. But I always said that Drake was going to drop after the fact, after the Grammys, after the Super Bowl, because it's just so much attention on Kendrick Lamar. Anything that he does in between the Super Bowl, the Grammys, and any time between that, there was no way that anything he drops, people were going to F with. You know what I mean? Like, everything's going to get overshadowed by the Grammys and the Super Bowl. So the fact that he's dropping this the week after the Super Bowl is a clear sign that he's been waiting for Kendrick to finish his run. But it's like DJ Head said. DJ Head did an interview or had a conversation where he said that he spoke to Kendrick and he said there's 4 more years of this. 4 more years. I don't know what, but that's what DJ Head said. Personally, I think Drake doing an album with Party Next Door isn't the best look. I think at this time you just need to focus on a solo album and not a collab album with Party Next Door. Considering that Party Next Door is someone that Kendrick dissed in the beef in a song that won 5 Grammys, I don't think it's a good look. But I'll let you tell it. I'm still going to hear the album. I'm going to see if he says anything in the album in particular. It might just be a love album, might just be a love song, Valentine's, all that. But I'm going to listen to it and see if there's any shade that he throws in there. I'm going to listen to it and make sure he don't say anything slick. If he does, I'm going to catch it. I'm going to talk about it. But y'all tell me how you feel about this, man. Y'all tell me how you feel about Drake releasing this video, promoting his new album with Party Next Door. And you tell me about Dennis Graham. How do you feel about Dennis Graham disrespecting Kendrick Lamar? And then you tell me about how you feel about the Grammys, man. 5 for 5, sweep. But y'all tell me how you feel about everything, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video, man. Peace. Keep it a legend.